Hello, fellow Sudokans. Welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Wednesday, the 22nd of January 2025. I hope you are keeping well. I never know if I should start these games if I'm expecting a phone call, and then I wait for the phone call, and the phone call doesn't arrive. And you know what's going to happen. I'm going to get the call once I've started the game. It's one of those annoying things, I think. Anyway, I've been waiting for a phone call which hasn't arrived, but it could arrive any second. So if I have to stop the game, I have to stop the game. News coming from the British Journal of Sports Medicine suggests that those people who get cancer and can survive cancer, part of the reason that helps many people survive is fitness, physical fitness, and reasonable amounts of muscular strength. And there's quite a large data set. Seems to be a bit of a meta survey, I think, in Australia. Edith Cowan University in Australia. They have taken quite a lot of results, and the results are a bit mixed. It depends on the stages of cancer, or depends on your age, etc. But it's quite interesting, and of course fairly commonsensical, if that is such a word, a fairly common sense approach that people who are in reasonably good health can survive the treatment better and actually generally live to a longer age also. So there we are, a reasonable reason for getting fit and not eating too much. Once again, I'm talking to myself. I don't have cancer, but who knows? We never know who might get it. This is a terrible thing. Well, actually, at some point we might know who's going to get it, but depending on future genetic testing. But anyway, let's see. Right, we're going to start with this game of Sudoku. As you can see, I've highlighted some squares connected with digit 2, and that leads me to say this is going to be a 2 in this square here. And this is the Los Angeles Times expert level Sudoku puzzle. We also have 3s blocking down here and across there. Oh, look, it's one of those avalanches of digits all converging on one column. There we are. 3s are blocking all those squares except for that one there. Four blocking this way and down here. Nine across this way and this way. 8 blocking this square, so that means that's an 8, and the last digit here will be 7. One blocking across here gives me 1 in this square. The last number to place here is going to be an 8. 6 up here, up there, and across. We have 4, 7 and 8 blocking down here. So we have 4, 7 and 8 in those squares there. We've got the 8s there, the 4s there, the 7s I don't know. But these cannot be 4, 7 or 8, so must be 1, 2, 5, and this must be the other number, which is 9. Obviously 1, 2, 5 are in different rows, so that's not going to give me the answer there yet. I think I'm going to go to the pencil marks because I'm not making much progress here, and there's a lot of white space there and there, and I can't really see what it is. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's put in the 6 and 7 in those squares. Let's have our 4s up here. And let's have our, what is it down here? Something down here. Eights down there. That's it. 7 blocks down here, so we have a pair of 7s in those squares. And I might as well just finish off this bottom section down here. We're putting in the 6. Okay, over here now we have 1 in those squares there, we had 2s in those squares there, and we have 5s in those squares. And the 4 blocking across puts 4s there, which gives me 4 somewhere over there. And the 8 blocking up here means that that's 8. And the other missing digit is 7 that can go anywhere. What else do we know? 1s have to be up there. 1s are also somewhere there. Twos have to be up there. And 2s are here and there. 3s are a pair up there and here. 4s are somewhere there. 5s are a pair there and here and there. 6s up there somewhere. And that's about it for pair work for me. Alright, is this block finished? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 it is. So let's finish up here. What are we looking for? We still need 4s, but we don't seem to know much about 4. We still need 7s. Do we have any idea about 7? We got 7 blocking across the middle. So that's done. This block here has got a lot of candidates in it. It's very white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks across here like this, so we get 7s in those squares. What do we know about 8 blocks up here and across there, so there's a little square of 8s there, and then 9 blocking across here and up there gives us 9 in those squares there. Here we have 1 blocking up, 3 blocking across there. Do we know anything about 4s? Don't see anything much. How about 8 across the top? And 9 blocking like this. Alright, so let's have a look across the top and see if we can find something useful. Not that I notice. So let's try the middle. 6 blocking across here. 7. Don't really know. 8, no idea. And 9 blocking here. I don't think 3, 5, 6, 8. 3, 5, 6, 8. No, okay, so down here, what do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I've done that already, so there's just one more block to go. So 1 blocking like this. 5 is done already. 6 blocking across there and down there. So 6 is in those squares. 7 down here. Anything else? Not sure. 7 in those squares. How about 8? Any info on 8? Not sure. And 9 blocks across here and up there. So 9 in those squares. Okay. Quite a lot of candidates again. But we've got 4, 7 and 8, 3 numbers in 3 squares across here, so we're going to do a lot of removals here. So that 8 is no longer needed. Here the 7 and 8 no longer needed. This is 7 and 8 to remove. And we're left with, is that right? 4, 7, 8. Got rid of them. Okay. So we're left with 2, 5, 6, 9 in those squares. 4 numbers, yeah. Alright. Now let's see if that's changed anything else as well. Well, we've got 6, 7 and 8 in these 3 squares as well, so this 6, 7 and 8 can't exist, so that has to be a 3. And then we'll get rid of those candidate 3s up there. We'll place a 3 there and a 3 there, and then we'll remove the last couple of 3s because 3 is now a finished digit. Now what was I doing? 6, 7 and 8 in those 3 squares, so this 6 and 8 must be taken away, and then we're left with a pair of 1 and 5 in those squares there. I wonder if we should look at the digits now and see if anything else. Yeah, so we've got pointing 1s here, so this can't be a 1. That has to be a 7. And that's going to make that 7 there, and there's a 6. And this a 4. And that a 7. Neither of those can be 7. That's a 7 there. So this is a 7 here. That's an 8. There's a lot of 7s to get rid of. Alright, so let's get rid of... Well, 7 and 8 have to go here. That's going to be a 6. And so 6 will be in the square up here. Alright, let's do some removals because otherwise it's going to get very confusing. 6 there. 7's got to get rid of 7's. Like that. Get rid of that 7, that 7 there. Are we done on 7s? Okay, I think we are. So now we've got a 9 up here, and that leaves an 8 in that square and a 5 in that square. So 5 there, 4 there, 1, 2, 1. Get rid of that candidate 1. We've got a 4 already, so that is in fact a 7. This is a 2, 4, 7. 7 is finished. We'll just get rid of that. Right, okay. What's to be done now? We've got a 9 here, so this is a 4. Here's our 8. 4 in that square and 8 in that square. Get rid of some 8s. This is a 1. Here's a 9. There's a 9. There's a 9. There's a 2. There's a 2. There's a 1 and a 5. 6 to go there, 6 there, 8 there. Get rid of those 8s. We've got a 1, so that's a 4. And this is 1, and that's over. That's our Los Angeles Times Sudoku expert level Sudoku puzzle over for Wednesday. That's it. Take care. Bye bye.